Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Or if this is your first time watching me, then welcome to my channel. But anyway, for today's video, I figured I would do a quick story time of how I broke my two front teeth. 'Cause yeah, I did break those teeth. Shattered them, really. So it happened back when I was in elementary school. Would have been grade 6 or 7, I figure. Probably grade 6. Uh, yeah, might have been 7. But whatever. So it was winter, and there was a patch of ice uh, out in the school's backyard. It wasn't a big patch of ice. It was just a few feet long, like foot and a half or something wide. So it wasn't a very big patch of ice, but it was visible. And so a few of us in the class were taking turns, just sort of running up and sliding across. Just take a quick slide down the ice because it's winter. We were kids. There was nothing else to do, and so I was taking my turn, and one of the guys who'd just taken his turn held out his arm as like a clothesline, like a haha funny joke. Not anything malicious. It's just you know just playing, and but it made me sort of turn around to face him, and that's when I lost my balance and fell flat on my face, specifically flat on my teeth, apparently. Uh, and yeah, so there was blood coming out of my mouth. I think, pretty sure there was blood, and everyone else sort of saw my broken teeth. Was like, holy shit! And uh, so obviously, went home. Called my mom, and she came pick me up. She actually took me out for McDonald's as sort of a comfort thing. Uh, Pretty sure I was only able to have fries because my teeth were broken. Like nerves were exposed, and she made like an emergency appointment with our dentist for next day. So I went in and was told I'd have to have a root canal, which was going to be a 2-day thing. And here's a fun fact: they don't sedate you for a root canal. They just use a local anesthetic. Uh, Local anesthetic in your mouth, which is delivered by needle. And if you've never had a needle jabbed into your gums, I don't recommend it. It is not a pleasant feeling. It hurts like a motherfuck. Sorry, pardon my language. It really hurts. And then, hey, you get to be fully awake while you hear all these noises, and even though it's numb, you still feel a little bit of what's going on in your teeth. It's a numb feeling, but yeah, so just all these noises and pressure against your teeth, and it's freaky. Like, it is a freaky sensation. I think I had a Discman when I was there, that or a Walkman. don't know that I ever actually had a Walkman, but I'm pretty sure I had something where I was listening to music while it was going on to cover up some of the noise, but you can't cover up all of it, because dentist drills are kind of loud, and yeah, so it was not fun. First day, two needles in the gums. Second day, luckily, was only the one needle stuck up into my gum. But yeah, the first day was two, which, that sucked. And yeah, so they were he started. So half of my front teeth, like half of these two teeth, are basically fake. Uh, so I tend to try to be careful when I'm eating, because they can break much more easily than real teeth do. Um, I think at this point that they're fine. It's fine. I don't think they'd break if I were to, if I weren't careful with an apple. But I do remember at the time the dentist told me to be careful if I'm eating apples or carrots or any other sort of hard food where you might pull with your teeth. Uh, I imagine it was just for, I imagine he meant it for just a little while. Be careful for a little while about it. But it sort of stuck with me, so I try to be pretty careful even now. Because I don't want to risk anything that has me. That I don't want to risk having to do that again, because it sucked. Yeah, for a long time, these two teeth were actually discolored. One tooth in particular was like black for a long time. Uh, they've gotten better color wise. I suppose because I take good care of my teeth. I brush my teeth a lot. Uh, Not sure if I have any cavities. I haven't actually been to the dentist in way, 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 way too long. Um, because I don't want to go. So I don't know if I've got any cavities yet, but yeah, my teeth. Yeah, I've got no soreness in my teeth or anything like that, so they totally seem fine. Um, and I hope that continues because I don't like going to the dentist. On a side note to this, I did also have my wisdom teeth removed when I was. Would that have been when I was a teenager? Yeah, it must have been while I was a teenager. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been when I was a teenager. So I did have my wisdom teeth removed as well. For that, they sedate you. That's actually the only time I've actually had to be sedated. I've never had any major surgeries, uh, aside from the root canal and the wisdom teeth. Never had any other major surgeries, never broken any bones, um, just never had to be sedated for anything, which I count myself lucky for. Um, Benefit of being a coward who doesn't want to do things, I guess. Being a shut in. Um, yeah, the wisdom teeth removal was an experience. They put cotton in back of your mouth to soak up the blood, and so you've got literal cotton mouth. Sometimes after you've been to the dentist, You might, depending on what was done, you might feel like you've got cottonmouth. After a root canal, you have actual, literal cottonmouth. And you're pretty out of it for a few days. Because you have to keep taking pain medication. And yeah, it has to be strong medication in order to numb the pain of having had teeth ripped out of your gums. But like I said, luckily those are like the most serious things I've ever had done. And yeah, that root canal sucked. I still think about it regularly just because it is the least pleasant experience. And like, I was sitting there and like trying not to move too much, but it was really, the whole feeling was uncomfortable. So I was resisting the urge to sort of wiggle around. Yeah, it was a terrible experience. And started being a lot more careful on ice after that. A lot more careful. I've fallen on ice a couple times since then. Slipped and fallen. Usually forward. And now whenever I slip and fall, my arms go out and I fall on them and just get scraped arms instead of a broken mouth. But anyway, yeah, so that's my story. That's the story of how I broke my front teeth. And I do plan on going live tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but I do plan on going live tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that if you want to join me. And also got some new books coming in the mail. Supposed to receive one of them tomorrow. Yeah, supposed to get Kingdom of the Blazing Phoenix, which is the sequel to Forest of a Thousand Lanterns, which is a book I absolutely loved. Julie C. Dow is the writer. So I am so excited to read the sequel. Because Forest of a Thousand Lanterns was incredible. Basically, it's a story of how would have been, was it Sleeping Beauty or Snow White? Basically, it's the story of how Snow White's evil stepmother became an evil stepmother. But, Chinese version of it. Like I said, it's a really good book. I highly recommend Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow. But anyway, that's unrelated to this video. So yeah, that's all I've got for tonight. So thanks for watching, and have a nice night.